Welcome to the second episode of
Chill Takes.
I'm Sadra.
And this is Sharad, and welcome to the show.
Let's do this, bro. How have you been?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I think right off the bat, we should address the friend counter that I was talking about. So, last episode, we were at 277 followers. And right now, we are at 280. So that's three extra followers. Since
Three
then.
friends.
Three friends. Two of them were from one of my classes. All three of them were from two different classes. Two of them were from one class. One of them was from a different class.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You were just sat beside them and you're like, yo, what's poppin'?
Basically, yeah. Just walked in for the guy who was in the different class, just the one. Basically what happened was we had a course where we had to like walk around and talk to like random people as you did it. And then I found out that he lives basically right next to me. And that was how the conversation started. And we
Seriously?
Yeah, basically like a couple streets away.
That's
that was nuts. And then the other two came in early, just like, sat next to someone. And I was like, yo, what's your name? And then, yeah, we talked from there. And after class, talked to someone else. And yeah, that's how the other two came through. Yeah.
Look at that. He's
What about you?
pro now.
What about you?
For me, well, in badminton, I always like meet new people.
Okay.
But I'm too busy, bro. I'm working 20 hours. I don't get the friend count stuff. I have a lady now.
Yeah.
Committed, bro. Committed.
Facts.
So
I feel that.
I guess it went up one last night because there's this guy.
Last night, okay.
Yeah, there's this guy reached out to me and was like, yo, I have a podcast too. Let's do an episode together.
Okay.
I'm like, sounds good. All right.
What's the other podcast about?
So his podcast, he talks about like women, workouts,
Yeah, okay.
and just business. Like he's just a bro. I played soccer with him.
Right.
So
Played soccer with him last night.
not last night, but I've used to play soccer with him like
cool.
2 years ago.
Got you.
Yeah. But I guess he has his new podcast and he wanted me on, so I guess we'll try to make something happen there. But
Sick. Okay.
I have one up.
Yeah, 1 up, 3 up, and then we'll update you whenever we update you, probably in 2 episodes. And then, that's going to be the counter. So, you have a segment for us?
I do. You want me to go first?
Go first. Yeah, I'll hop in after.
All right, bro. I got a relationship advice.
Okay. Relationship. All right, say less.
Let's do this.
Okay.
How do I get over the trauma of my wife gambling my life savings, 30,000 pounds?
30,000 pounds.
Yeah, in the stock market.
Wait, hold on. Gambling in the stock, like not in the casino, in the stock market.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's the intro.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, got you. 30,000 pounds. What's that in dollars?
I think it's 1.5, so it's about like 45 to 50.
45. Okay, cool. Yeah, just to put it into context. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it.
Let's hear it.
So about 6 months ago, I realized she has sold her index funds and brought leveraged shares and got liquidated. We have been married for 7 years, and I have literally have trauma that replays in my mind all day, every day. I worked 12-hour shifts for 6 years to save this money.
Hold on. Sorry to cut you off. The 30,000 is his money or her money?
It seems to be his money.
His money. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah.
Got you. Let's keep it going.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
She has never worked a day in her life.
Jeez.
Her explanation is she didn't know what she's doing and she's very sorry. But I literally can't remove the thoughts from my mind. Like sometimes I think to go jump in front of a train or just drive straight into a truck on the highway. How can I get over this? Because I have a 5-year-old daughter with this lady. Already, I'm not in love with her. We had an arranged marriage very young. We are British Pakistani couple.
Holy shit. Okay, yo. Give me a rundown of the main points. There was so much like stuff in there that like I lost you halfway through. Okay, so they have a 5-year-old together. It's an arranged marriage. She doesn't work.
Never worked a day in her life.
She doesn't work. Okay, so none of the money is hers.
None of the money seems to be hers.
Wait, what was? But She sold her index funds, no? In the beginning.
So at the beginning, she says she has sold her index funds and brought. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm assuming if they have like a shared account or something like that.
Probably,
Yeah,
but he
okay.
said that for 6 years he's worked 12-hour shifts
Damn.
to
Okay.
save this money,
The
money.
30,
So it
yeah.
seems like it's his.
Yeah, okay.
But they both had access to the account.
Got you. Okay. Wait, so what's the question? What's he asking? How to get over the trauma?
How do I get over the trauma? And he's 27 and the female's 28.
He's been working since he was 21 to save this money.
Yeah, bro. It seems that way. It's tough.
Wow. Okay. How do you get over the trauma? I don't know. Like, first of all, if she has no idea what she's doing in the stock market, why is she investing? That's the first question that I'm asking, right?
Yeah.
Because like it's not an excuse for you to say I don't know what I'm doing. Like clearly you don't. But like, why did you get into it in the first place?
I agree.
And with 30,000 pounds, like not even like let me just put it like 100 pounds here, figure it out, and then like go because now there's like fractional share buying and all that, right? Like she just went straight into it.
yeah.
That's crazy, okay? But like, I don't know, man. Like I've got no advice. No advice.
Okay. Let me jump here.
Okay.
So, so I feel like the guy's first mistake is he knew, I'm guessing, that the wife doesn't have knowledge, and he still entrusted her to giving her access to something of such value to him, clearly, that he's thought about killing himself about it.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's initially his mistake to give her the access to the account in the first place, and also he seems to not love her too, and it was an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
If the whole thing is messed up,
Yeah.
and they have a kid together, it's like unbelievable.
That's
I mean,
wild, yeah.
some arranged marriage like stories that you see like that traditional way it's tough.
Yeah,
man. It
because
shouldn't
nowadays,
be.
like even if you are in an arranged marriage, it's kind of like it's arranged by the fact that your parents like set it up so you meet each other, but then you can make the choice of whether you want to go forward or not, you know? But like in this situation, I feel like it's one of those ones where like they chose, like the parents chose the two, like the him and her, and they just met at the wedding type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
wild.
it's insane.
That's crazy. Okay.
But how do you get over the trauma is that, well,
I-
first of all, you don't give her access to your investing accounts anymore. And I don't know. It's tough. I guess I think that's the first place. And then just cut your losses and then go from there.
You think he should stay with her though?
Well, they have a kid.
A lot of couples have a kid and they
True.
divorce. Yeah, like
True. In my opinion, I feel like if you have a kid with a lady,
yeah.
it's at that point it's not about you. It's about the kid more. So I would stay with her until the kid was 18 because you already made that choice 5 years ago.
Did he though? He didn't really make the choice.
No, not the choice to get married, but
Oh,
the
so you have
choice
the
to have
kid.
a
Yeah.
kid.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like it's important that the kid has a family up until he's becoming an adult, and I think that's important. I don't know. That's a very heated. I don't know. I don't know the right answer. This is just my opinion. That at that point, it's not about you. It's more about the kid.
Yeah.
And I don't know. You just have a talk with her. You should be like, I mean, a talk wouldn't actually say.
You lost the
money's
30K.
gone. Yeah, the money's
I
gone.
mean, the real question is, how did she lose 30K? Because like, even if you make a bad investment, right? Let's say you buy like whatever stock and the price drops. How did you choose a stock that dropped by so much that you lost everything?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like maybe you lose 5%, you know, like 10%. How do you lose everything? You know what I mean?
Especially in stock market, that's unheard of.
Like unless the company collapsed, there's like nothing else I can think of that you like lost that much money.
Yeah.
You know, but like but she sold her index fund, so she probably bought like a single stock. But I still don't see how like the entire company is gonna go like under.
Yeah, maybe, bro, maybe you haven't lost it. Maybe it's like at 4K, but just keep it in there. Maybe you'll have a bounce back. You don't know. And also, okay, how do you get over the trauma? Educate yourself about stocks so you can now leverage the leftover.
I think it's already too late for that though.
Bro,
It's
still,
already
man.
too late for dude. He worked for 6 years to make that money. Educate yourself now. You're not gonna make. Well, let's say he has 5K left, or like let's say 5K left, 10K left. There's no way he's 3xing his money,
Well, I'm talking.
even with education. Unless you could like hit a jackpot, it's not happening.
Well, I'm looking at the bright side.
Yeah, fair. Yeah,
We're being optimistic here. I know realistically you probably are. It's very low chances you'll actually do that, but if you educate yourself, you could. Like Berkshire Hathaway.
yeah.
Like he's done an amazing job. It's just
Warren Buffett.
yeah.
Yeah.
His company's just about education at the end of the day.
I mean, but his advice is just dollar cost average in the S&P 500.
Yeah, but don't give up, bro. Don't kill yourself. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it for sure.
It's
Yeah.
not worth it. You have a kid to live for. Don't do it.
Yeah, like even if it's not for you, the kid deserves to have like a father figure at least in their life. Even if you like hate yourself, hate your marriage, all that, the kid deserves you for sure. Yeah.
Exactly. I'll have a hot take. Is that it's kind of selfish at that point. Like if you're just thinking about yourself, like you have a kid, bro. Like you know what I'm saying.
I mean, segue off of that. Do you invest in the stock market?
I do.
Yeah. Have you maxed out your TFSA? Or like tell me like what accounts that you've already like invested in. All that.
So I have not maxed out my TFSA. I think my TFSA is almost 40K.
Okay.
I have 28K.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. And I have mostly, side note, I really like Elon Musk. I really
Fair.
admire what he does.
Fair.
So I have lots of Tesla stocks,
What's lots?
like 70%.
Okay, damn.
Yeah.
70% of the 28K is Tesla stock.
Yeah, 70% is Tesla
Wow,
stock.
okay.
And then I think and the other 20 is Amazon.
Oh, you're just buying single stocks. You're not buying
Single stocks, yeah.
Okay.
And then the other 10% I've given my mother to, so she plays around with like, because she daily trades in the mornings.
Oh yeah.
So she like just daily trades with that 10% to see. what
She has
can do.
experience.
She doesn't have experience, but she has, well, her last year growth was upwards of 40%.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
That's incredible. Wow.
Daily
Okay.
trading works.
No, it works if you know what you're doing. But
I
I
mean, I
don't-
guess I don't know.
yeah, I don't have the time to learn. Like I mean, I definitely have the time. I just don't have the patience to learn.
That's true.
It takes time. It takes patience. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It's another round. Like you have to every day. You have to look at graphs, and it's kind of just nerdy stuff,
Yeah.
which I don't want to get myself into. But mother, thankfully, plays around with that 10%.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I've got about 30,000 in my TFSA. It's almost maxed out. I think my TFSA's cap is like what 34K, 36K, something like that. I don't really remember off the top of my head. So it's almost maxed out. I've got a bunch. It's mostly in the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq 100, right? For the most part, I've got some Nvidia stocks which have made a shit ton of money, like a lot, and then I've got like a bunch of other single stocks that have made some money. I have Disney, which has lost money. And I've got a bunch of dividend stocks as well that like pay me monthly. I make about $280 a month just from the dividends,
Boom.
which is not bad. Not bad at
Insurance
all.
paid for.
Yeah, insurance paid for my car, 100%. So it's not bad. It's not bad. But like, yeah. And then but I don't take out the dividends. I basically just have it on Wealthsimple where it just reinvests back into either the QQQ or the VOO.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, because like, yeah, I don't need the money right now. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We need the money when we buy our first property.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, that's one of my like medium-term goals. I want to kind of buy my first place in the next like 3 years, I want to say. Right? But like, I wouldn't want to live in it. That's the biggest thing is like, I really don't want to live in it because like, I would just want to rent it out for the sake of having a property, especially because of the field I'm in. And, making rental income, hopefully it appreciates, that sort of thing. And then having the option to like go live there if I want to. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because I have something to my name. That's like, yeah, my medium-term goal. You know?
Same, bro. Same.
Yeah. In the next 3 years?
I want to say 5.
5? Okay.
Yeah, I'm having. Yeah, exactly. Not to live in it.
Not
But
too,
actually,
yeah.
no. When I buy mine, I want to go live in it.
Really?
Yeah, like a 2 bed, 2 bath.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking more like a 1 bedroom or a studio type of thing.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I want like a baller, like 2 bed, two
Okay,
bath
fair. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to live in that, that's fair. That's fair.
with like nice amenities like gym, pool,
Yeah.
ping pong table.
Where?
Definitely North Shore,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, if you want to live in it, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere else.
For me, it would be in downtown, but that's because I don't want to live in it.
Mm-hmm.
And downtown would be like the easiest to rent out and all that, you know? And like if I do ever live in it myself, then it's not a bad spot to be. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Yeah, my second bedroom would be the podcast studio.
Say that.
Something like this. You already know.
We'll fix this place up, yeah.
Yeah.
Have like lights in the back, have like a mini fridge with like drinks and stuff in the middle.
100%.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you,
I feel that.
after Christmas, I have in my Christmas list like big lights. Like the lighting will be much better in the 2025 year.
Like the massive ring lights that you put like over there.
No, like big, like rectangular that are massive, 2 of them, so that's like illuminates on each guest.
Oh, I see.
Like
I see.
photography
Yeah, I
lights.
see what you're talking about. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, that would
And
be
the
sick.
camera will be improved in a couple months. Like,
Yeah,
we got big plans for this.
we
setup.
do have big plans. We do have big plans indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll into the next segment.
Roll into the next segment. I've got Am I the Asshole for us. Give me one
I love this day. It's so
second.
fun.
All right. Okay. Title. Am I the asshole if I don't give anything to my stepkids after my husband's death? My husband passed away 7 months ago. I am 30 and he was 41. He has 2 children. One is 10 and one is 11 with his ex, and we have a 2-year-old together. His ex has always been a nightmare to deal with. She has talked badly about us since day one, but luckily it never impacted our relationship with the kids. We only got them every other weekend, so I have never really been a parental figure to them, but we have always had a good relationship. His ex has been contacting me and seems to think her children should get half of everything. So keep in mind that the husband died like 7 months ago.
Correct.
Right? We don't know how much he was worth and all that, but yeah. Like she wants me to sell the house and I don't get it. I could see if he was worth millions, but he wasn't. We were very comfortable, but not wealthy. Like, am I horrible if I don't sell off and split everything down the middle, down to checking and savings? I really want to do the right thing, but I don't know if this expectation is reasonable. I told them they could have any personal items that they want. His ex will never let them come over now that she doesn't have to. I told them if they ever need anything, whatever. The rest is kind of irrelevant to the story. Yeah, so basically, like TLDR, the husband passed away 7 months ago. They have one child together who is 2 years old. And the husband had 2 children with his ex, 10 and 11. And now that he has passed away, the ex, I'm assuming his ex-wife, wants her to give half of his wealth to the children.
Okay, question. We don't have much context, but I'm guessing when he separated from the ex, I guess that was a half split separation, correct?
We don't know.
Yeah, no context.
We have no idea, yeah. We have no, but I mean, I would assume that he was paying child support this whole time. So let's go based on that assumption.
Okay.
Yeah, based on that assumption, and let's assume it wasn't a half-half, because I don't see why she would ask for half. Well, I mean, I do see because agreed, like regardless, but like.
Well, separations are usually half-half.
Unless they had a prenup, though.
True. Yeah.
we
true.
we don't have enough context, so we just go based on exactly what she said. Let's just not make any assumptions.
Correct.
Let's say the husband's worth like, I don't know, let's say $1 million. He passed away. Should she give $500K to the kids? To the kids he has with his ex, not to their own child.
This is hard. I think based on the fact that there's 2 kids there involved and 1 kid of her.
Yeah.
So there's 2 kids over there and there's 2 people here, the wife and her kid with the guy.
That's right, yeah.
So just based on that basis, I feel like you should go halfway.
Really?
I do think so, but I don't know the context of if he split already half with his ex. Because if he did that, then I don't think they deserve half anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But if he had a prenup that was like, no, you get nothing, then I believe they deserve half. It's complicated. It's not as simple, and we don't have much context. What do you think?
Yeah, it's not open and closed like some of like the one we did last week. One of them where it was like just a simple answer.
Oh yeah,
It's
that was
definitely
easy.
not like that. But like, I mean, I can see. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. I can see why she doesn't want to give 50%, right? Because like at the end of the day, she wants to look out for the kid that she has with him, right? And like the other kids, even though she was like she did see them, she did say she wasn't a parental figure, right? So she has like no emotional connection really to the other kids. It's like it's as if you have like some family friends coming over with their kids. You know, it's not really like you don't have a connection. So I would think if anyone is the asshole in this situation, it would be the husband who passed away. Because if he really cared about the kids that he had with the ex and the kid that he has now with the person writing this, he would have had like a will in place to like kind of distribute his assets accordingly, right? But he didn't, right? I mean, he was how old was he again? Do you remember?
I think 41. 40.
Yeah, he was 41. Yeah, he's at an age where it makes sense, especially when you have a kid that's 10, 11, and 2.
As soon as you have a kid, you
Yeah,
have
you
to have a
need
will.
to like have something in place to like divide up the assets because you never know what will happen, right?
Yeah.
So if anything, he's the asshole, right? But in the context of whether she is like the current partner is, I don't think she is. If she wants to keep everything, because again, we don't have much context, so I'm kind of just assuming based on like how it typically works is that they already got their child support. The ex got her like half if they were married, right? And in that case, like everything that remains after that, it would, by law, be hers and her kids. You know what I mean? So I don't think I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't. Okay, I'll revise my. I don't think she's the asshole. I
Yeah.
definitely don't think so. And I just remember the fact that the kids only come to their house like once bi-weekly every weekend.
Barely, yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't even seem that he was a true father figure to them because they see him like 2 days out of a 14 days. So it's
Yeah.
not. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and I mean, and especially because like now that he has passed away, the ex is not letting the kids go to like the current partner, I guess. You know what I mean? Because she doesn't have to anymore, right? So like, why would she give away like half of everything she inherited to like kids that she never sees now, right? Because like their mother doesn't want her to spend time with them.
Yeah, I
know?
definitely understand.
Yeah,
that.
because like at the end of the day, if it was just about her, then maybe my answer would be different. But like when she has her own kid, who's like especially she's 2 years old. Like, well, the kid is 2 years old, right? Like she has more of a future. I mean, it sounds weird to say, but like more of a future compared to the 10 and 11-year-old. You know what I mean? Like
No, I get
8
it.
years on him, you know?
Let's leave it at that. She's not the asshole.
She's not the ass. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Leave your comments down below if you think.
Let us know what you
asshole or not.
think. Yeah, for sure. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, for this segment, I feel like it's good to get you guys involved. Like, you guys, like, we want to hear what you guys have to say.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, especially in ones like this where it's not open and closed, I feel like it's good to get feedback from like a bunch more people than just us two. So yeah, definitely let us know what you think.
100%. All right, I have another segment. Would you rather? I have 2 would you rathers for this episode.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes. I mean, I'm hoping the would you rathers aren't like something that's like an obvious choice. But yeah, go ahead.
We'll see.
Okay.
Would you rather discover something great and spread it, or discover something evil and prevent it?
Discover something great and spread it, and discover something evil and prevent it.
Yes.
Give me an example of what is great and what is not, because like
Whoa.
it's way too vague. You know what I mean? Give me an example.
Off the top of my head?
Yeah, off the top of your head. But I mean, keep the evil and the great like kind of in the same caliber.
You're gonna have to. Okay, I'll give you some. Okay, I'll give
I'll
you.
give you something. Yeah.
Discover something great. You go. You find a website. Not like you guys should do, but you find a website that has all the movies ever made in the world for free.
Okay.
Every single movie you want, full 4K, fantastic, up to quality.
Okay.
Would you spread that or something evil like you? What's on par with that? You find something evil. I don't know something evil equivalent to that. You help me.
I mean, I have no idea. I was mainly
Evil is
I was
hard.
honestly thinking something like in a completely different sense. Like when you said it, I was thinking more like kind of like if you find something like great, would it? I was thinking more like in a religious aspect, right? Where like you find something, right? Like a new religion, whatever, right? Something along those lines. And I was thinking on the evil side would be like someone like, you know how in World War One, right? A certain individual from Germany was spared by I think a British soldier, something like that, right? And later on became the Chancellor of Germany.
Oh, correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was thinking more something like that, like where he had the choice of whether to spare that person or like kill him on the spot.
Well, I don't have the history context.
Yeah, I was thinking something more like that.
Okay,
So
well,
we-
which one would you do?
Okay, let's go with that. Okay. I mean, I would go with, and I mean, I'm assuming that this choice comes to me when I have both choices in front of me,
Correct.
right? It's not at different times.
No, correct. You have both. Which one would you go with?
Which one would it go with? I think I would prevent.
Same.
I think I would, yeah, because like it makes more sense to prevent because like if let's say in this particular example that I just gave, right, you're saving millions of lives, right? And I mean, obviously you don't know, you don't have the hindsight like we do now, but you would assume
We're talking about Hitler, by the way.
we are, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just in case you didn't get it,
Yeah.
yeah. So like, I mean, but then again, you wouldn't know at all because he was just some random soldier in the German army.
You wouldn't know, but okay. The way I approach it is that we already have okay lives.
Yeah.
But if something evil comes, then it's bad. So I would like to prevent that, so we keep having a steady life.
But do we know it's evil? Because like that British soldier or like wherever the soldier was
Don't
from.
get stuck up on that example.
Okay,
You
fair,
know
fair.
it's
Yeah,
evil.
okay, we know it's evil. Yeah, fair. Then yeah, if we know it's evil, 100% prevent.
Yeah.
Prevent, yeah. Because like I feel like preventing is more guaranteed than spreading. Right? Because like in that example, if you kill him, you know it's not gonna happen. Like, at least not by him, right? You did your part. But like spreading, you don't know if it's gonna catch on. You can try your best and it won't work. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah, it's more guaranteed.
It's more guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I could see
I
that.
would prevent for sure.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I feel like it just overall makes more sense.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Maybe straightforward to us, but some viewers may
Yeah. Let us know what you think.
be like, no, I would. Devil's advocate. All right, another one.
Okay. This is another would you rather.
This is another would you rather.
Okay.
This one's just ethically not moral.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you rather kill one person, kill one random person,
Okay.
or double it and ask another person? That's crazy.
Oh. I. You know what? Yeah, this reminds me. Have you heard of the train track dilemma?
Yes.
I know it has a name, but like yeah, that dilemma, kind of the same thing.
Explain it. Maybe some viewers don't know.
Okay, so basically, there's a dilemma where you're on a bridge, or like rather, sorry, you're like in a control station, right? And there's a train coming down the tracks. You got one track where there's one person tied down, and then another track where there's 5 people tied down. And then you can pull a lever to like choose which direction the train goes, whether it kills one person or 5.
Well,
Right.
no, the train is going to the 5-person, but you can pull the lever to change its direction to kill that 1 person.
Yeah.
But then if you don't touch it, then you kill the 5, but you're deliberately killing that one person with pulling the lever.
Yeah. And I feel like for the most part, most people would choose to pull the lever because, 1 is less than 5, right?
Yes.
But then do you know about the second part of it, where like you get like a psychological dilemma too?
No.
Okay, so the version that I know is that the next thing, like after you ask this initial question, the next thing is that, let's say you're on a bridge that's over the train track, right? And you have 5 people tied down to the train track, right? And there's only one track, so there's no lever to pull to change the direction, right? And the train is coming. You're on this bridge above the train track with one person who has a significant amount of mass, right? To the point that if you push this person onto the track, it would stop the train from hitting the 5 people, right? And then the question is, would you push the person that you know personally now, because you're both like standing there and you've seen their face, you've like, had an interaction with them, would you push them to save 5? Or would you let the 5 that you have no idea who they are, like what they could be, whatever, would you let them die?
Is that a question to me?
Oh, yes.
Are you bouncing off the question?
I mean, I'll answer it, but like answer this first.
All right. Would I push that person?
Yeah. Someone that you know. Imagine it was me on that bridge versus 5 people instead of like 2, like
Don't
one
put
random
it there.
person.
Relax.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Me or like 5 random people? Who are you saying?
Relax. Okay, realistically, I mean, how old are the 5 people? Because you're young. We have nothing.
We have nothing. We know nothing about them. They can be anyone. You just know there are 5 people there.
Okay, well let's average age of the whole human population. It's like what, 40?
Let's say 40. Whatever.
40. So
yeah.
5 40-year-olds, they live up to 80. So that's 5 times 40. That's 200 years of living.
Let's not say 5 40-year-olds. Let's say 5 people who average 40. So it can be like a 20-year-old, a 60-year-old, like a 30-year-old, and a 50-year-old, that sort of thing.
No, I get it, but their average is 40.
Their average is 40, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So they live up to 80, for example, let's say. That's 40 years each of them. 5 times 40, that's 200 years.
Yeah.
They've left. You live up to what, 120, let's say?
I mean, yeah.
Damn.
You know me. Woo, crazy genetics.
100 years.
Yeah.
I would unfortunately have to push you.
Damn, bro. So you don't like me. That's all I'm hearing.
Relax.
That's all I'm hearing.
No, but I'm saying
there's going to be no next episode. I'm not coming back.
The average life saved, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Dude, that's a tough choice. Because, like, the way I look at it, is that I know you, and, okay, there's a difference between just knowing you and, like, the relationship we have now. Like, we're close friends, right? If I just knew someone, like an acquaintance, and we just happened to be on that bridge, I'd push him off any day of the week. Right?
Yes.
Like, no, there's not even a choice there. Like, you're dead, right?
Yes.
But, like, you, I wouldn't push you off. There's no chance. Because, like, morally, it would make more sense if I do. But in that situation, I'm not pushing you off. There's no chance.
Brother, you're saving 5 others. I'd be okay with it. I'd be like, okay, I've sacrificed myself for 5 others to live longer.
Nah. Not me.
Okay, but in this case, would you kill a person or double and pass it on?
I would. Do I know who I'm killing?
No, just one person.
Just a random, like, if I say yes, the random person somewhere in the world dies.
Will you kill him with the knife and
the
machete?
I have to kill him myself. Oh.
You kill them.
Oh, got you. Okay. Damn. I double it. I wouldn't do it myself.
You're like, yo, you got this.
Yeah,
though.
Someone else can do it. No,
but if they kill 2 people.
But it's none of my business. I didn't kill him, right? Because, like, okay, if it was like, let's say, like, I got the button, right? Like, left side is you double it, and then right side is, like, you kill someone. And if I press the right side, and then someone just randomly died, and I had nothing, like, I didn't see it, then I would press like that. But if I'm going to kill myself with a knife, there's no chance.
That's true. It'd be, like, traumatic.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Even though morally, it would make more sense, but yeah, no.
Yeah, I do. I'm going like full moral route, and then you're like, oh, it's like it has to be. I couldn't do it.
Dude, I feel like I'm being more logical with it.
That's true.
You
are.
I feel like in the real scenario, I feel like what I say, you would do as well.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the book answer currently, But I bet you if I was in their situation, I would like double guess my answer.
Yeah, right? Because I feel like it just makes more sense.
Yeah, you don't want to like traumatically like why like there's no.
Yeah.
But then it would just be doubled, and eventually like what double. Nobody want to do it because they're like logical. If you go ask a bunch of logical people,
Yeah.
and then what the whole population would die because everyone's trying to be logical.
I'm sure you're gonna reach one psychopath that's like, I'll do it.
What it's gonna be like 4,048 people.
4,048 people is better than everyone, you know? Eventually you're gonna reach a psychopath, you know?
That's true. The odds are in our favor.
Yeah.
But then it gets doubled every time. Even the psychopath, when he gets like a million, it'd be like, dude, there's no way I'm getting killing a million people with a machete.
Dude. You'd be surprised. Did you hear what happened in Vancouver the other day?
What?
In downtown.
What?
Okay, so I was out. So I play soccer every Sunday, right? And then afterwards, I went out with two of my teammates to go have sushi, right? And we're sitting there. One of them is like, "Did you guys hear what happened in Vancouver?" Like, so he works in Amazon, right, in downtown, and he was like, "Do you know what happened outside my office?" Sod, yeah.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Do you know what happened outside my office?" And I'm like, "I have no idea." So some guy with a machete, right, was at 8 a.m. I think, or 8 a.m. Yeah, it was 8 a.m. He goes around, chops someone's arm off with a machete, and then beheads someone
No.
in the middle of downtown. A 60 or 70-year-old man beheads him straight up.
Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
That's right. Down literally like 20 minutes from here.
That's unbelievable.
Can you believe that?
I can't have my kid running around the city anymore.
The crazy part is, like, especially when you're a 70-year-old, I feel like at that point, you're kind of like, you know, I'm done with life. I've retired. I'm just chilling. You know?
You're settled.
Yeah, you never think that, like, you're going to die like that.
Oh, wait, he beheaded a 70-year-old.
He beheaded a 70-year-old. Yeah, the guy who was doing it was somewhere, I think, in his 20s or 30s.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The guy with a machete, right? And like he got arrested, whatever. But like the 70-year-old, he's like, I'm settled. Like I've done my hard work. I've survived everything. You know what I mean? Like I can just chill until I die naturally. You know?
He was probably gonna just go playing Uno with his friends, something like that.
Apparently, he was just on his morning walk. He'd like walk there every day.
Was it a Hastings?
No, it was on West Georgia. You know that post building
No way.
near like I think Canby.
That actually made me sad, bro.
It's crazy.
I thought Vancouver was safe-ish.
I mean, it's safer compared to most places.
It's true.
In NA, yeah.
Look at U.S.
Some people are just they're crazy.
No shade. Don't judge. All right.
Yeah.